I think what coaching is trying to do is sitting side by side with somebody saying, what are the ideas? What do you think you could come up with?
Craig, first of all, how can coaching make a difference to shareholder value?
Wow, starting with the difficult questions. So shareholder value is usually a measure of some kind, and maybe there's a simple formula we can use, which is P times C equals I. P is process. People spend billions on processes. I is impact, which is the profitability. But times C is really conversations. And I think coaching is a conversation that can actually make processes come alive. And so if you've got 1 times 0.5, you're going to get 0.5. And maybe that's what coaching is trying to do is, can we have conversations in a business? And can we build competency which allows those processes to live?
P times C equals I.
Yeah.
No M's in there, no managing, no mentoring. So how is coaching different from those aspects?
That's great. You know, mentor is such an ancient word. I mean, it's thousands of years old. And as a mentor who was a friend of Odysseus, what he was doing was looking after Telemachus, the son. And he was replacing a father. And fathers, as we know, my dad still gives me advice, still tells me what to do, still tells me what his opinion is, which I think is the power of mentoring. I think what coaching is trying to do is sitting side by side with somebody saying, what are the ideas? What do you think you could come up with? And what may be some distinctions that I could use that it will help you to generate the idea? So the big difference, not coming from me.
Okay. Yeah. Not necessarily exclusive though, so how can you integrate those effectively?
I think that's great. I think you can integrate them by almost saying, playing back to the person. So here's what I think I heard you say. Here are the things you said. I noticed you said this at the beginning, this at the end. I'm hearing 2 different things. What do you think? And that's where, as a coach, I'm getting involved and kind of putting my spin on things.
Okay. Well, what will prevent you from coaching?
I think when somebody's not open to it. I think when somebody's coming to you looking for an answer, looking for the solution, looking for you to tell them what to do, I think it's really difficult to coach because they're coming and saying, give it to me. And you're saying, let me help you to find it. That's really difficult.
So it's like they're looking for a mentor, perhaps?
Absolutely, yeah.
Well, how can you try and overcome that obstacle?
I think by setting out to a person, what's the difference between coaching and mentoring? And how would it be if we sat side by side, explored your issue, and helped you to see it in a new way? How would that be for you? So explain what you're doing rather than actually get the person 3/4 of the way through and then they become frustrated with what you're doing with them.
Great. Thank you very much for your time.
Such a pleasure.
And thank you for watching. Be sure to keep clicking back to Dukascopy TV for more updates throughout the week. See you next time.